Hey everyone, I'm Andy Ruffell from eTechnics.com, and lately on social media I put up a picture of this power supply, the MasterWatt Maker 1200 MIJ. I put up a picture of it actually squashing me on the floor because, no word of a lie, it weighs an absolute ton. Now, I'm not exactly the weakest guy in the world, I'm not exactly the strongest guy in the world, but this thing is just immense. So as soon as we started sort of publishing that picture, everyone went crazy and said that they wanted to see exactly what this was all about. So we thought we'd do a bit of an unboxing, kind of off the cuff, and just sort of see what people think of it. So looking at the front of the box, straight away you can see it's the CoolerMaster MasterWatt Maker 1200 watt MIJ. Now the special thing about this is that it's actually made, designed and manufactured in Japan. We all know how important Japanese capacitors are, and apparently that deserves a $999 price tag, so go figure. Looking at the back of the box, you can see over here that it does sort of give you a breakdown of how the power supply looks, and then in many different languages kind of just explains a little bit more about the power supply. So I guess really we should just get straight into it and start unboxing it. So, and I'm not lying, it weighs an absolute ton. One thing to point out, it is huge. Basically the size of it on the box here is pretty much what the size of the power supply is, and it is 80 plus titanium graded as well, so you know that the efficiency of this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. So opening it up, it's actually kind of an outer box which has like a velcro bit. When you open it up, you are actually greeted with another box inside. So if I take that one out and just move this box to one side, you can see this box is, I don't know, slightly better quality than the outer box. You've got a CoolerMaster logo on here and make it yours, which is obviously their slogan. Now, if we take this off, it's kind of a bit like a presentation box, so really sort of nice quality. Even the top of this is really heavy, and you can see that it's kind of split up into compartments. So then when we look inside, you can see that you get a little letter. It just basically tells you about the quality, and it is in English as well as, I'm guessing that's Japanese. Even though CoolerMaster are a Taiwanese company, I think, because this is kind of Japanese made, Japanese designed, they decided to go with that instead. So taking this off, you get a really kind of nice presentation with this. So straight away you can see there's two kind of boxes here, and then the power supply in the middle, all nicely kind of, it's like a sort of really nice sponge material, so they haven't skimped out of the quality even of the packaging, let alone the product. Looking at the first box, quite a big box. It's kind of hard but has a kind of, you know, bit of give to it. CoolerMaster kind of zip on it as well. If we open that up, you can see inside we have all of the modular cables, so everything from your PCI Express to, actually I think these might all be PCI Express, let me have a look. So obviously on the connector end that goes into the power supply, really nice quality, and then on the other end you've got sort of your 4 pins, 8 pins, all flat cables as well, which I definitely prefer, especially for cable management. That's a 6+2 PCI Express. How many PCI Express connectors are there? Yep, 6+2 again. So okay, this whole bag container here is all PCI Express connectors. So yeah, you're not going to go short on them. You know, if you've got, I don't know, 4 graphics cards in SLI, you're not going to have any problem whatsoever with them. Looking at the other box, you can see very similar, but the zips actually on them are slightly different. So on the PCI Express one, it's all kind of green coloured. On here, it's all kind of white. But maybe that means something to them. Have no idea personally. Again, same quality box. Opening it up, and you're greeted with all of the other cables. So in here we have our Molexes, once again all flat cables, more Molex, that looks like the P4 connector ones for your motherboard. You got your 20 pin, so I'm guessing there's a 20 plus a 4, and we have SATA cables as well, and then it is a European model, so they're giving me a European plug, but obviously any old kettle lead will do, and that will give you kind of, you know, your power. Then having a look at the power supply itself, I feel like we need to edit some music onto this. But yeah, there's. I'll look at the power supply in a minute because there's a few other bits inside the box actually. Some silica gel, always handy. Not for kids, don't eat it. But in here you have a user manual, really simple. I mean, there's not really too much to sort of go through with a power supply. and that's it. So yeah, we'll put that back in and then we can focus on the power supply itself. So I wasn't lying, it weighs a ton. I think when I looked into it, I think the package weight for this whole thing was 20 pounds, which is about 9 kilos, which, to be honest, 9 kilos is pretty much what you'd expect from like a computer chassis. I know some people have built computers, whole computers, chassis, motherboard, power supply and all, and it's come to about 9 kilos, so absolutely ridiculous. But you can see where the quality is on this. The finish of it is absolutely fantastic. CoolerMaster logo on the top. On the side with the product name 1200 MIJ. A full kind of honeycomb mesh design on the bottom where the fan sits. So this grill, obviously for heat dissipation. On the other side, you get the full specifications of the rails and exactly how many amps are on each rail, warning stickers and whatnot. On the back, once again, honeycomb mesh with the power and your on-off switch. Even the switch, I'm not being silly here, but even the switch feels kind of better quality than what you'd have on most power supplies. Normally they're quite clunky. This just, I don't know, it feels really fluid. I don't even know if the microphone's picking up just how silent that sounds. But obviously on the other side we have all of the connectors. So all of the proprietary connectors here, your 24 pin, all the ones for your SATA, PCI Express and so forth. So there you go. This was just a really quick kind of unboxing of the CoolerMaster MasterWatt Maker 1200 MIJ. We're going to have a lot more videos like this. Let us know what you thought of this video by subscribing, liking, thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm Andy Raffel from etechnics.com. See you later.